Hello, my name is Dana Shadorf and I'm from the SASK Club. Today on Mustard Makeovers and More, I will be making the Bumblebee Brownies. To begin this recipe, we're going to be adding our wet ingredients to a saucepan. So first I'm going to add the margarine, then I'm going to add the buttermilk, and the honey mustard. Honey mustard is an interesting ingredient to be adding to a brownie. It'll add a lot of warmth and depth to the brownie. I'm letting the ingredients in the saucepan melt before adding the sugar and cocoa powder so they don't stick and burn to the bottom of the pan. So adding the sugar. That's in there. I'm going to mix it a little bit. And now the cocoa powder. You want to be careful to keep this on low heat as well because the cocoa powder will burn and you don't want to eat scorched brownies. Now this needs to come to a boil and we will turn it off the heat before adding the eggs and vanilla. And believe it or not, we're almost done. Okay, everything's incorporated and melted. I'm turning the heat off. And I'm whisking in the eggs and vanilla. Once the eggs are fully incorporated into the recipe, we're gonna add the last two ingredients, which is baking soda and flour. I'm gonna use my spatula to fold all these ingredients together. And now I'm gonna add my brownie batter to my sprayed pan. Now I'm going to be baking this in the oven at 350 degrees and it takes about 16 to 18 minutes. Okay, now that our brownie is done baking, I am going to make the icing. First I'm gonna add the cream cheese. Whenever you're using cream cheese as a base for an icing, you want to beat it in the mixer by itself for about a minute to get it smooth and creamy. Okay, now I'm gonna add the buttermilk, the creamed honey, and the most important ingredient, which might be surprising, is the honey mustard. Most people wouldn't think to add honey mustard to their brownie recipe, but in Mustard Makeovers and More, I have a lot of really great ideas on how to incorporate mustard into your recipes. And the last finishing touch that we're gonna do is drizzle some chocolate. And this is a fun part for children to do because they can get creative. What kid doesn't like to play with melted chocolate? So I have 3 different ways of presenting the Bumblebee Brownie recipe. This is how the Mustard Makeovers and More cookbook recommends the 9 by 13 inch baking pan. I enjoy doing it in the mini muffin tin because you can make them look like little mini cupcakes. You cut the recipe in half and do it in a loaf pan. The Bumblebee Brownie recipe is a really excellent example of how versatile and unique mustard can be used as an ingredient in sweet baking. I like serving it to my friends and after they've eaten the brownie, letting them know that there's mustard in it and seeing the look of surprise on their face.